We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Trevor Story steps in now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. David Dahl to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Story, base runner at first with 1 out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Another 0-2 home. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
He'll try again. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasiel.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's gone 2 for 8. A 1-1 count to Puig. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Puig comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch.
At the ball.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Here's the payoff pitch. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. That evens it up 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now, as the changeup to him comes in there for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Striding into the box, Jake Cronenworth. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. He'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ohtani waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Popped him up. Story is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So now to the plate, Masahiro Tanaka, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Billy Hamilton digging in now.
Hamilton.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The center fielder, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. One there. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's his swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Torreyes backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Will Myers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. At the plate, Austin Nola. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Standing in now, Trent Grisham. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead, the inning is over. Into the box, Trevor Story. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the run will score all the way from first.
The right fielder, number 18, Shohei.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. Become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting,
In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Two and two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, two gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, the second baseman,
At the plate now, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
now batting, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Tim Tebow. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Two out with the man at first. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Stepping in now, Zach Davies. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Torreyes gloves it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Skied into very shallow right. Ohtani waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of power.
1-2 now. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's his offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Into the box, Masahiro Tanaka. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hosmer ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. Hamilton, Originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. At the plate, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. In now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle.
This one also hit deep to left field, and he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. And in steps Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Padres.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Machado is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Turner. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Just hung in there on that one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches. and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
There's one. On to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. To the plate now, David Dahl.
The left fielder.
As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Garrett Richards will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 43, Garrett.
So now to the plate, Yasiel Puig, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first. Not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tim.
Standing in now, Tim Tebow, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for Colorado.
At the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And look out how that ran in and got it. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. In now, Billy Hamilton, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. To the plate now, Austin Nola.
For the Padres, the catcher.
This one skied out toward right. After it is Ohtani. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Mitch Moreland will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tanaka pauses. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Luis Perdomo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61, Luis.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
The center fielder, number 7, Trey Turner.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now, Trevor Story.
The third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
David Dahl is on deck. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He loses him on ball 4. At the plate now, David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He's right there to second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Padres.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Next to the Padres.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Standing in now, Eric Hosmer. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
At the plate, Will Myers. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Hosmer is on his way home. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Now batting. Catcher.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder, Grisham.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1 home. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Brusdar Graterol will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Jason Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jason Castro.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Come on, my boy. Get out of there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner scores from second. Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair, 2-1. Two and two. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into the box, Manny Machado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. 2 runs have scored. Number 45 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
No.
So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Puig is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Drew Pomeranz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Stepping in now, Ronald Torreyes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Grisham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate now, Will Myers. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
In now, Austin Nola. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Dahl will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 2.
And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Standing in now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Jurickson Profar will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. And the count will be full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Padres, number 25, Tim Hill.
To the plate now, Tim Tebow, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Jason Dominguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Jason Dominguez.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Dominguez, a 5'10" switch hitter. This is his first year at the big league level.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Hosmer over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And there's ball 2 now. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bummer is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 3-2 holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. So now to the plate, Manny Machado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with blocking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him. To the plate now, Trevor Story. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Now batting, David Dahl.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a double play victim last time around. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Padres wrote an important.
Big disappointed.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-6. The Atlanta Braves got a road win against Arizona 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants.
Sterling. There we go.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Settling in now, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder,
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The third baseman, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Has a look, now the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Story begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The count now at 2-1. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Moreland is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. it's fouled away. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. 3-0 now. Dahl, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, Yasiel.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Adios, pelota. In now, Greg Garcia. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 4. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
The second for 1, back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Here's Will Myers. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's inside. 2-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Mitch Moreland would be next. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Again, a 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Turner loves it.
Batting six, the catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate now, Ronald Torreyes.
the second baseman.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Tim.
Stepping in now, Tim Tebow, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Antonio Senzatella tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Set to deliver the 0-1, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Batting nine,
Billy Hamilton digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Profar onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar.
the second baseman.
He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting eight, the center fielder, Jorge.
To the plate now, Jorge Ona, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The pitcher, Chris.
So now to the plate, Chris Paddock. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Profar ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Turner is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Garcia is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
The center fielder.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Into the box now, Trevor Story. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's fouled away. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
This is line to left. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Adios, pelota. Stepping in now, Jason Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-1 to Jason Castro. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Jurickson Profar digs in next. Popped him up. Puig has a play. And that's the 3rd out. In now is Yasiel Puig.
The catcher,
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. High chopper over to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado,
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat.
Ronald
As the
Torreyes.
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman,
To the plate now, Tim Tebow.
Tebow.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in now, Jorge Ona. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fly ball out toward right field. Ohtani waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Chris Paddock. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching is...
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Greg Allen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Greg Allen.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Here now is Trey Turner. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castro has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brendan McKay is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brendan McKay.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box, Manny Machado. A swing and a ground ball to third. Story brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Next for the Padres.
Into the box now, Will Myers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner's under it. And that retires the side. Trevor Story.
The third baseman.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder onto the third floor balcony and gone. Stepping in now, David Dahl.
The left fielder.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. He'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Short, hit hard, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Yasiel.
So now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. 1-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Profar for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Ronald Torreyes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. In now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading up for the Padres.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Jason Castro. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. Chopped at the plate. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Popped him up. Story waits on it, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Tim Tebow.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Emilio Pagan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Fernando Tatis Jr. will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. This is on the outside corner for strike one. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Billy Hamilton.
At the plate now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder,
at the plate, Trey Turner. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In his career, Turner enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Wander Suero.
Stepping in now, Jorge Ona. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now batting, second baseman, Fernando.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Trevor Rosenthal.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Trevor Story.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
To the plate now, David Dahl.
David Dahl.
He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A fastball high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Brustar Graterol will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 48, Brustar Graterol.
At the plate, Greg Garcia.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Reyes has it.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Standing in now, Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In now, Mitch Moreland. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Craig Stammen will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Trent Grisham will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Late that time for a strike. 1-1. sinker misses. 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
At the plate now, Ronald Torreyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Grisham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, Tim Tebow.
Into the box now, Tim Tebow, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big...
Well, 2-2. But now I gotta play.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Padres put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, while the Rockies are second in the division. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Braves sit in first place in the National League.
See the start of it.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now in the box, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Colorado, the center fielder.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one.
7-11.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Trey Turner becomes the first out of the inning. Trevor Story comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Story is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And the count will be full. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. And he'll be back in standing up.
David Dahl.
Another look to first. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Story leads off first with one away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 18.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Smith is under it, and that's the third out. Standing in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. To the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Another 2-2 offering, heading out towards shallow right. Ohtani will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Corey Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Next up is Max Muncy, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Count even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig.
The catcher, Yasiel.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. This is hit softly to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ronald.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Tim.
Stepping in now, Tim Tebow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll dive back in safely. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
He's going.
Puig off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now the 2-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 22.
In now, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Alcantara has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Will Smith is on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Now another 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Leading off for Colorado, the shortstop.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Slider laid off for a ball. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here now is Trey Turner.
Colorado, the center fielder.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. A second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bounce to first, right to him. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That evens it up, 1-1. Two and one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Ground ball right into the shift. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Shohei Ohtani digging in next.
The right fielder, number 18.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Betts looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And now is Yasiel Puig.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. At the plate, Ronald Torreyes.
The second baseman, Ronald.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box, Tim Tebow.
The first baseman, Tim.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this will be fouled away. Tebow, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Sandy Alcantara. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 1-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Billy Hamilton digging in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Trey Turner.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Trevor.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Adios, pelota.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. To the plate now, Will Smith. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Stepping in now, Gavin Lux. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Standing in now, David Dahl. As it's grounded sharply to first, he's right there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1-1 count to Puig. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jock Peterson is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count is 1-2 now. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chris Taylor waits on deck. And that's low, ball 4. To the plate now, Chris Taylor. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a foul pop behind the plate. Puig is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count still full, 3-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Victor Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Tim Tebow, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Saws him off here as his ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Jason Dominguez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dominguez.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brendan
attention,
McKay
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
hitting
as he'll make
for
his second
Colorado.
appearance of the season
Number
so
50,
far.
Brendan McKay.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts.
Leading
Popped him up.
for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Tebow backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. In now, Max Muncy.
Now batting, first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
That one's in there, 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him
Now
putting
batting,
one in the seats.
The left fielder,
Out in front of it, strike
Cody.
1.
Bellinger.
Fouled off. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. At the plate, Will Smith, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A.J. Pollard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Pollock enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 0-2, here it is. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
To the plate now, Billy Hamilton batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-1 home to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 7, Trey Turner.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Fly ball right down the line and left. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. The 1-1 home.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Justin Turner.
Leading off,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Taylor.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball out toward right field. Chasing after it is Ohtani. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that got ambushed.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75.
Into the box, David Dahl hit hard back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Alexander, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Back up the middle, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit.
Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tim Tebow.
So now to the plate, Tim Tebow. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Jose Alvarado will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan McMahon is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Standing in now, Mookie Betts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. At the plate, Max Muncy drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Will Smith stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Number 9.
In now, Gavin Lux, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Into the box, Billy Hamilton trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 7, Trey.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. One attempt is popped into foul ground. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get to. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Garrett Hampson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Floro, a California native, actually. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasiel.
To the plate now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diego Castillo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 63.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Castillo. Now
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
7, number 25, Greg Allen.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
At the plate, Justin Turner.
Justin
Popped him up.
Turner.
Story in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Colorado came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jose Alvarado claims the win out of the pen, his first. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-4. The Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Giants 10-5. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. The Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 6-4. The Chicago Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 2-1. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-3. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. J.D. Martinez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 13-1. The Indians' relief pitcher, number 99, earned his first career big league win on the mound as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 7-4. The Kansas City Royals had 12 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 11-4. The Houston Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
So 30,000 per win. 90 plus another 3 and 0 options. Oh, I did pretty.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
We're getting through some games today, boys.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Pops this one up.
Justin.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Pollock in front. 3 balls and a strike.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hit down the line at first. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's...
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Greg Allen.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. First and second here with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The pitcher, number 54.
In now, Max Fried. Now a bunt attempt here. Turner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. Popped him up. Muncy moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled off. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Turner is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Next up is Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Trey Turner.
Leading off for the Rockies.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High and deep down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
David Dahl to the plate now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. To the plate now, Trevor Story. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box, Alex Wood, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he lays off for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Popped him up. Story in foul ground. And the inning is over. In now, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-0 to him now. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate and miss it.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2 balls and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Standing in now, Greg Allen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 2-0. Late square, and this is popped up. Muncy is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in there. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
To the plate now, Max Fried, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. He got him. Lively fastball. At the plate, Justin Turner.
Leading off for the Dodgers. The third
Swings
baseman.
and sends it in the air out to left center. Turner's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, Chris Taylor. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
The count's 1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, number 5.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Seager is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Here's the 3-1. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter number 14. Second baseman.
In now, Kike Hernandez. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 out. To the plate now, Trey Turner. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 1-1. To short. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Into the box now, David Dahl. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The third baseman.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing left.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. At the plate, Alex Wood. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Justin Turner. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fouled off. Now 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Chris Taylor would be next. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. To the plate now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yasiel Puig goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Greg Allen stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. David Price enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 33, David.
In now, Garrett Hampson. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
The pitcher, number 54.
So now to the plate, Max Fried, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Corey Seager. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Dominguez is there for it. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting. The first
Standing
baseman,
in now, Max Muncy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
Into the box, Will Smith.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. At the plate now, Jason Dominguez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that's the 1st out of the inning. In now, Trey Turner. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, David Dahl. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the third baseman, Trevor Story.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2
Now
away.
batting, the first baseman.
Into the box
Ryan
now, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
2-1 the count. The set and the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Rejoice for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Aaron Bummer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So here's Cody Bellinger. As it's grounded sharply to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Austin Barnes is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. At the plate now, Greg Allen batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ronald Torreyes come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason Dominguez.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. That's giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Brustar Graterol will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 48, Brustar Graterol.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Grounded up the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Popped up. Story is under it as he puts it away for out number one. At the plate, Corey Seager. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig, still going back. Adios, pelota.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number two. In now, Max Muncy. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Adios, pelota. Wander Suero enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 51.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Leading off for Colorado, the center fielder, number 7.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down the first baseline, reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
The second baseman, David Dahl.
Stepping in now, David Dahl. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the third baseman, Trevor Story.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles.
Got greedy, went for the third game. Started April 2020, COVID year.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's